Bonucci goes looking. Juventus can't make it. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Higuain! Pogba. On the right now. What's on? Matic. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Rashford. Greenwood gets on the end of it. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Juventus are taking a simple, modern approach here.
Yeah, but I'm all for simplicity, Peter. If it works, it's...
Higuain is the guilty party there. Maguire. Bentancur. And it's Higuain. Lobs it in gently. Higuain. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Pogba. No goals as yet. Bruno Fernandes. Pogba. Bentancur tries to get it forward quickly. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Pogba hits it back. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Oh, nice touch. And here's Cuadrado. That's a good ball to find. Hits one! Pogba goes upfield. Now it's Cuadrado. Bruno Fernandes. That intervention was very necessary. And we hit half-time, so another team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, still goals. So your views on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So deadlock still as the second half begins. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo, cut out in the nick of time. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Juventus.
Bruno Fernandes, he's given away a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Pjanic. Bentancur. And it's Dybala. And here's Higuain. Shaw with a fine tackle. Looking for support. It's gone for a throw-in. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pjanic. Alexandro. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He slid it through.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Dybala. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Pjanic. No question, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It's played forward. Matic is being picked on here.
Well, they know he's the root of potential problems, Peter, and they seem intent on uprooting that problem like that.
Greenwood. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Pjanic. Cuadrado plays it over to the other flank. Alexandro. Right through the middle. Lindelof gets into the right position to intercept.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Back into the middle. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Forward it goes. Keeper sends it forward. Cuadrado. And it's Cuadrado. Dybala. He came in hard, very hard. Good ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Pogba plays it forward. Greenwood. And here's Martial.
Manchester United merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Dybala. Pjanic. And here's Higuain. Higuain gets it out to the wing. Heads it!
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Tries to dink it in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Matic.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It is now or never. Time is against them.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Bernardeschi.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Out towards the flank. Danilo goes for the cross. Has a hit! Oh, that's a fine save!
Oh, that's a spark.
And that will be the final act. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good Well, a very good evening to you as you join us for tonight's live game. Unfortunately, our weather forecast is somewhat less than promising. We're told to expect intermittent spells of heavy rain, which might very well impact on the quality of the football later. It'll certainly add a new dimension, especially for those players who like to keep hold of the ball. A few anxious faces hoping it will all somehow stay away, but I have to tell you that we are told is an extremely unlikely scenario. So red and white, of course, the preeminent colours at Old Trafford, which is now officially the largest club football ground in England. Its capacity 75,000 and growing. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
I'm going to go for Antonio Candreva, because he brings a dynamism to proceedings, fast and direct. He'll engage his fullback in a sprinter too, and he can whip in pacey crosses. Not the kind to stand off and allow him to shoot either, because he can whack it with the very best.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Lingard. Wan-Bissaka. Forward it goes. And here's Martial. That's surely a foul, free kick. That was travelling. Skriniar drives it forward. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Wan-Bissaka with a good steal, well played. Brozovic. Lukaku. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Gino. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Lingard. And it's Rashford. Now it's Martial. Martial unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's found its way to him. Martial has the goal! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. A deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. Manchester United take the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Ashley Young. Gino tries to switch the play. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Over to the left. And it's played forward. Now the counter. Rashford tries to stroke it through. Paid to a promising move. Ashley Young. Martinez. Gets away from his opponents. Now it's Lukaku. Oh, he's broken through. He's brushed off the ball there. It's a decent-looking cross. Vecino. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's gone for goal. It's being played forward. Brozovic could move up a gear here. Just the keeper has a pop. Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
They've played it short. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Pogba. Manchester United are in control here on the brink of half-time. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Brozovic. Ashley Young with the cross-field ball. It's a promising ball. Well played, he saw that coming. Martinez. It's Lukaku! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Lukaku really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Bruno Fernandes. Martial. Lingard! Great save, that was not easy.
Well, Peter,
That's going to be the final action of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, and there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Manchester United come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. The start of the second half. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. Candreva not easily shrugged off the ball.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
And it's Young. Hoists it high. Ashley Young. Whipped in. Lingard plays it forward. Martial puts his foot on the gas. Bruno Fernandes. It's Pogba! And in it goes! And this is getting better and better. Well, he was never going to miss from there.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Manchester United take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. And it's Lingard. Lindelof. And here's Rashford. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Maguire. Martinez. Done very well to intervene. Martial already with 2 goals under his belt. Now a chance to break. Rashford! And it's there! And surely that settles it. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish.
Manchester United take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. Brozovic. And it's Candreva. Candreva gives it over to the other flank. Brozovic tries to get it forward quickly.
Well, to be honest, I think they're all showing no substance. Where's the final product?
Martinez. Loose ball, who's going to get that? And here's the chance to counter. Played out to the right. Hoists it forward. Eriksen goes looking. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Across the field it goes. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And it's Young. Brozovic. Out to the right. Now it's Candreva. That is sent... Oh, shooting chance! Back of the net! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
So is this the start of a comeback? Lindelof. Wan-Bissaka. Andreas Pereira. Sort of offside that time. And it's been taken straight back. Now, can he capitalise? Martial. Stefan de Vrij. Eriksen. And it's played forward. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Brozovic. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. And there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Gets the chance to cross. Chance to break. Forward. And what does he try from here? Chance! Good hit. Kept the keeper honest. Moses. And that's it. Manchester United always look the more driven side, probably the better side, and nobody is arguing about the results. Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Manchester United were very